So, guys, this is what I did when I had Achilles tendonitis. So, there was a time when I noticed that my ankle started paining me. So, that's tendon there. So, there is this hard feeling, that's tendon around at the back of the ankle. I started getting pain around there, and using the knowledge of physiotherapy which I gained from the university, I tried to manage myself. I applied ice, I did some exercises. I also noticed that each time I'm working, maybe I'm coming back from work and I work like a certain distance, the pain starts coming up and gradually it becomes, unbearable. And I'm like, what is this? And I noticed that it's still getting worse. So apart from what I've mentioned previously that I did, what did I do? I changed my footwear to a more suitable one, to something that can actually, form like a brace around my ankle, to give it that stability. And I noticed that it reduced the pain. Now, going into literature, I found out that braces also gives a relief. It's a form of management strategy to the in the management of Achilles tendonitis. So if you have an Achilles tendonitis, so inflammation. Okay, let's go back to understanding what Achilles tendonitis is. This is an inflammation to the tendon of the Achilles. Okay, and what is the Achilles tendon? The Achilles tendon is that tendon that is formed from the calf muscle and is attached to the heel of the foot. Okay, so when there is an inflammation around this tendon, it could be in the attachment of the heel, it could just be the tendon itself being inflamed. When there is an inflammation, it is called Achilles tendonitis. Now, there are other things that can also occur to this tendon, that can happen to this tendon, which we can see it as Achilles tendinopathy. So this now encompasses a whole lot of conditions that could go wrong in, or that could be seen in this Achilles tendon, which could be a tear, and it its different degrees. Okay, so going back to what I was saying initially, I started feeling this pain, and then I did some, icing. Okay, did some exercises, but most importantly, I paid attention to my footwear and I had to change it. So, do you have Achilles tendonitis? Do you have pain in your ankle, behind your ankle joint? Do you think it actually seems like what I'm talking about? You experience this pain when you're waking up in the morning, when you're walking, okay? When you walk long distances, the pain is there. If you feel this kind of pain, please, with other things that you're doing, ensure that you check your footwear. Check if maybe it's fitted, check if you can change it to a boot, okay? Or if not, you can also get an ankle brace and try to strap it in such a way so far as it's not tender to touch. If it's tender to touch, then you don't need that. If it's not tender to touch, get an ankle brace, strap it, especially when you're still able to move. If there is range of motion there, if the movement there is not limited, then get a support and support your ankle. If the movement is limited, there are better things to do than supporting the ankle at this stage in time in the management of Achilles tendonitis. It's better you try and improve the range, okay? And when the range is improved to a degree, then you can now support it and start introducing and the movement and more, start taxing the ankle more and start progressing with your activities. So if you're confused with what I've just said, put it ask your questions in the comment section, and you can also try to meet with your physiotherapist for more clarity. Okay, I hope this helps someone out there. So much care and love from Pocket Physio Tips. Bye guys.